Hello guys, welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Moviemaker magazine. We're here at the Filmmakers Los Angeles studio in West Hollywood. I'm here with Terry Ziegelman and Lia Abbate with their movie 9 to 5 Feet Under. Let's take a look at a clip.
I will let the office know immediately, and we will get your products out today. Thank you so much. I'll call you next week and follow up.
Welcome Lia and Terry to the studio today. It's so wonderful to have you both here. Tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
Well, let's see, 9 to 5 Feet Under is about this hapless coworker that happens to die in his cubicle, and his coworkers don't find out till about a week later.
Where was your inspiration for the movie?
That inspiration, I'm a bit of a news junkie, so actually I watch a lot of TV news, and this little snippet came on, a little video about this guy who died in his cubicle, and they didn't find until a week later. So I was like, oh my God, there's my next.
So it's a true story.
Yeah, it's, well, I'm sure my version is much different. But,
yeah.
But that was the kernel of where the story came from.
Wow. And you, Terry, co-wrote this with your brother Larry?
Yes, we co-wrote it together. Yes.
Yeah, but you directed it.
And I was a solo director on this one. Yes.
And how was that experience for you?
I enjoyed it. I mean. It's nice to be able to I don't know, I got to be able to go back home and go to my studio and just really draw some storyboards and really figure things out, and it was freeing in a way, you know, because like my day job used to be where you would be told quite a bit of like, you know, every little thing to be done. It's nice to have a little freedom and artistic freedom to like enjoy and explore and tell your own story. So it was nice.
So Terry and Lia, you both work together at Sony Pictures. How did, obviously you work together in animation department, but how do you guys come together to make this film?
Well, I founded a Filmmakers Club there, much from the sentiment.
A Filmmakers Club at Sony Pictures,
yes,
wow.
Sony Pictures. Well, you know, most of the people who work there are graduates of art school, they go to film school, and they spend all day working, for lack of a better term, on an assembly line. And so you're just doing the same thing over and over, and here are these brilliant minds that have been trained for, you know, to do much more and to see the big picture. So I figured, okay, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's feeling this way, and I founded a club. And Terry came, and he brought this story, and the minute he said it, we all just jumped in and we're like, that's a film. You need to make this. So in the successive weeks, he brought an outline, he brought, you know, many drafts of a script, hilarious. And once it got to the point of, okay, this is ready to be made, he surprised me and he said, Lia, will you produce this? And it was so good, I was like, how can I not do this? So I actually talked my boss into letting us use my former cubicle.
Oh, it was your former cubicle, wow.
We filmed at Sony over a weekend, and there were all kinds of crazy restrictions, and you know, we were able to meet them.
Lia's got a very good boss. This movie is extremely funny, and you have such a wonderful ensemble cast that come in and just make these magical moments. How did you find them?
Well, we just went through an audition process. Actually, you know what? The Riley, the actor, Riley.
Who plays David.
Yeah. He actually was a friend of my brother David. I have another brother named David, and the character David's inspired by it. So he's like, we gotta use Riley. So we interviewed him, and we auditioned him, and he was really good. We saw other people as well, but he stood out.
Yeah,
so.
he's absolutely perfect.
Right, and so you know, it was the regular audition process basically, but we ended up with really an amazing cast.
Oh
really.
yeah, and the huge surprise was Tanaya, who plays, what's her name?
Rebecca.
Tanya,
yeah.
The blonde. When I was reading through the script, and I was like, oh geez, Terry put in a blonde, and she's sexy. And she just took it to another place, and you really felt for her.
Yeah.
There's a depth, and she's only on screen for, you know, less than a minute.
Yeah.
It was really pretty amazing what she was able to do with that. And the same with Riley. He took David to a place where you actually kind of like the guy.
Yeah.
Which. So, and I think that those choices, Terry's casting choices all the way through, really, it makes it such an effective film.
And also the main character, Bob, I mean, he dies very quickly in this piece. So I went to Sean, the actor, and I said, you've got like only about 30 seconds to make the audience love you. So here's the line, do what you can.
Pressure.
Right,
He did
exactly.
it.
So yeah, I was really pleased.
It was insane. He had to do the death scene twice through in the audition,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
and he nailed it.
Yeah, he certainly did.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came with so many ideas, and that's always a nice thing. But before he accepted the role, I actually asked him, listen, I go, the good news is that you're going to be in every scene of the movie. The bad news is you're probably going to be dead in most of the movie. Do you still want to take it? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool.
He literally sat in that chair for 2 full days.
Wow. Okay, we didn't hear that. You know, I'm sure they're very kind to him. I'm sure.
No, we followed all, because he's in SAG, so we followed all of the rules to the letter, all of that. But he was in 3 separate successive makeup combinations, so he got deader and deader as as it goes along.
He's good at being dead, isn't he?
It
Yeah.
was really pretty amazing.
Obviously, you guys work on very big budget movies, which is phenomenal. And here you are making this wonderful comedic independent film. What was your experience as a producer? What was your biggest challenge?
Wow. The biggest challenge, I think, was was actually the SAG rules, because we could only do 8-hour days, and we only had 2 days
Right.
to film everything. 14 actors. Yeah. And Terry had his setups that he wanted to get through, so it was just like, I was like a drill sergeant the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
And I
she
felt so
was.
bad. One of the hardest things was telling Terry, okay, you have 2 minutes to get this.
We had to make-
crucial scene.
Yes,
Crucial
we had
scene.
to make some definite choices. I mean, we couldn't do as much coverage as I would have liked, obviously. And one of my main things was we needed more B-roll. We didn't have time for.
Yeah.
But that's always in hindsight, right? Yeah.
But you guys, I mean, as a day job, you work in animation. Sony works on some big movies like Ice Age, which is just phenomenal.
Actually,
The last one was Cloudy?
Cloudy
with
Chance of
Meatballs.
Meatballs,
Oh, wow.
1 and 2.
Oh, you both together? Oh, fantastic.
I did 1 and 2. Yes.
Yeah, I did 1 and 2 as well.
Yeah,
So,
all right.
What's that transition like? Moving from being in animation to being as a director and a producer. Was that something you found easy?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like, we got to call all the shots. All of the pressure was on us, but it always is anyway.
Yeah.
So it was really great because Terry had such a great script to begin with. So you had that to work from, and it was all about, okay, let's get Terry's vision onto the screen, and how do we do it?
Yeah. What's it like when you've worked so hard to make this film that you get the official selection of New Filmmakers Los Angeles?
What's it like?
That was incredible. It was really fantastic.
I mean, I think I might have mentioned earlier too, is that we had a previous film here with my brother I co-directed and co-wrote called Boom Boom. And the first time we went there, we were like, this place is amazing. I mean, you guys do it every month, so you're like a well-oiled machine. And the opportunity to be able to do it again here was just phenomenal. I mean, and you could see, it was just, you guys just had the thing down, everything. It's amazing.
It's amazing. You've got to come. If you haven't been to New Filmmakers Los Angeles, come down to the AT&T Center.
And actually, ever since that Boom Boom showing there, I've been a member, and I come almost every month because I love it so much. I mean, you have to. How can you not?
It's like a
be-
family, isn't it? It's
You
like
get
a family.
inspired too, though.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, every single film it's accomplished.
Yeah.
It's like this is someone's life's work.
and it's
Yeah.
high quality. It's just really high
Yeah.
quality. I mean, I've been to a lot of film festivals, but New Filmmakers are always so high quality of work.
Well, it makes us very proud to hear you say that you're part of the family, and you're alumni now as well. So it's nice that this is not the first rodeo for you, and we hope to see more of your films in the future. So what's next for you both?
Good question.
Well, for myself, actually, my brother and I, we recently wrote a short film. We got hired for that. We actually got paid for it too, so that's nice.
Yay.
And then it already got shot. It's in post-production. We didn't shoot it, unfortunately, but a friend of my brother's shot it, who was a Sundance director, and we're looking forward to seeing the end product. And we're also working on a feature film together.
Fantastic.
On that, so we'll see what happens.
Well, Terry and Lia, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio today. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your film.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is great.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to find out more about New Filmmakers Los Angeles, you can sign up for our newsletter at nfmla.org. We'd like to thank Cameras Los Angeles for this wonderful space where we've met some of the world's best new filmmakers.